Hello friends, myself Vishnu Tulsian, and today in the series of Chairman Connects we have with us CS Sunil Agarwal, who is contributing to the society by way of educations. We have believed that a chartered accountant can do anything and how their talent is serving the society. So in this series, today we have Sunil Agarwalji, and I welcome you to
Thank
this
you so
podcast in which we wish that our listeners, our participants, our viewers can get some take from your life and their life can be better after listening to you.
Sure.
So this is our endeavors. And sir, in this endeavors, my first question to you is that how your personal life has been in your village, in your town, when you started your sensing that life started. What was your first experience and how you see agent today?
See, during our developmental stage, when we are students, all we look at is our performance in the school. How much we excel in the school. Our interest area lies in playing games and all, playing sports and all. So I used to stay in a small town in Bihar. I'm from Patna basically. We had very limited opportunities to play. I studied in a very small school. That way I had less exposure in my life. But all I focused during my school time was basically in excelling in my studies. So that it becomes a stepping stone for my success in the future.
Normally it is seen that the person or boy or girls from the village, they excel in better in their life. So what the reasons you think behind it?
The only reason is that there's a less diversion in life. In a metro city like ours, we are country in a metro city. There's so much of diversion. The focus gets
Deviated.
diverted into many things actually. And in a small town, what happens that the entire focus is on, since the opportunities are less, we focus on certain things and we excel. Like this I have seen in my profession also. Like I was running a coaching institute for 20 years. I have seen that students who are on the periphery of the city doing better than students who are inside the city, because their focus was very clear. They had lesser diversion in their life.
Yes, very true, very true. Because if you are diverted, your focus is also diverted in a different sphere of life. So, sir, I would also want to know that when you completed your study, when you completed your primary education, after that you chosen chartered accountancy course. So, what was the aspiration behind this? Why you chosen the chartered accountant, not other courses, and how you came to this?
You see, there's a long story behind it. As I said, I studied in Patna. In fact, I was one of the city toppers.
Okay.
And because of lack of career guidance opportunities, I somehow landed up taking science in plus 2. But ultimately I belong to a business family. I realized that science is not my cup of tea. I was not enjoying science. And while doing plus 2 in science, I used to talk to my students that ultimately I want to do chartered accountancy. From the very beginning, even before I entered, I started pursuing science in plus 2. I was clear in my mind that I wish to pursue chartered accountancy. But somehow, because of my high score in class 10, I ended up taking science. The moment I finished my plus 2 in science, which by God's grace, I could manage well, I shifted to BCom.
Okay.
And I completed my BCom, then I started my chartered accountancy journey. I was very clear before my boards that yes, I wish to pursue this course.
This chartered accountancy.
Yes.
This is from science to commerce. So this is navigation. You navigated to the commerce. Are you satisfied? If you think that no, if I could have been science, I could have been better. Do you think something?
No regrets.
No regrets.
I'm absolutely happy with what I have achieved in my life.
Great.
In fact, plus 2 in science helped me in switching over to commerce. It was very, I'll say it was a cakewalk for me. Because definitely, if you pursue science in plus 2, difficulty level is higher than other streams. Because of that hard work which I did for my plus 2 in science, when I switched over to commerce, I did not find any difficulty.
Basically, it also helped you to
Yeah.
complete the commerce course.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. Sir, after listening you and after going through your different inputs, I find that after completing your chartered accountancy, you came to the education field. So, what was the reason you didn't go to practice, you didn't go to service? Instead, you have done the some educational contributions. Why you selected this particular point of
No, in
service?
fact, I qualified in 1995. After qualifying, I did venture into practice. In fact, I practiced for 10 complete years.
Okay.
It is only during my practice that I got an opportunity to look into the business of a coaching institute. And to be honest, I was very keen to venture into education business since beginning. And the moment I saw the coaching business, I found it very interesting and lucrative also. And then incidentally, I got the opportunity to start Akash Institute in West Bengal in 2005. And then it was a very small center which I opened in 2005 with 350 students. And at its peak, we had close to 20,000 students in the state.
Wow, it's a very great achievement. It's a very great achievement there from 350 to 20,000.
And then in 2015, I ventured into a school actually,
Oh.
which is a K-12 school affiliated to CBSE.
So, do you think that after doing chartered accountancy, if you could have with the chartered accountant, the type of business we are doing right now in the education, then the difference you find it if you do not with the chartered accountant, you have done the business as usually. So, what gap you find?
See, there are two advantages. I still remember my articleship days 30 years back. I was very particular in my training. The discipline which it inculcated in my life, entering the office at 9:30 sharp and leaving the office at 5:30 sharp. That 3 years of articleship, that rigor, and then the learning which I had in my course, post qualifying my practice, it helped me in managing my business in a better manner. Definitely, it's not necessary to be a chartered accountant to manage a business, but then I felt that whatever I learnt in my practice did help me.
So, this is very interesting things to the listener that if you have done your articleship properly, of course it will help you somewhere, either in business or in the practice or in the service, wherever. But your articleship is a very important part and which must be inculcated in you in the disciplined manner.
In fact, I'll add to this that I qualified in 95 and because I did my articleship properly, I straight away ventured into practice. I started my own office immediately without joining any firm or working somewhere because I had full confidence after completing my articleship.
True. So, can you throw some light that as you have a chartered accountant, you also run in the education system business. So, what some types of reforms you think that present education system should have, and you'd like to contribute to that particular thing?
See, of late, the schooling system of the country, in our country, we have realized that ultimately the experiential learning is the best way to learn. The rote learning, till the recent past, the schools were completely guided by the rote learning method actually. The student had to mug up things, they had to appear for the exams, assessments, results, promotion, but now the whole concept is changing to experiential learning. By experiential learning I mean activity based learning. If the students, what they learn in the classroom, they get to practice outside the classroom, the learning is better. And now we are in a period wherein the learning has to be beyond classroom. It cannot be contained to the classroom. This is a major change which the government is bringing, CBSE is bringing in our education system. I mean in the school education system.
I also have two kids in my family, and normally I find that they are totally stuck with the gadgets. And recent past I heard economic advisor of this PMO, where he strategically said that if you want to develop the Viksit Bharat by 2047, you should try that our children, our new breeds should not have the gadgets up to 8 years. So what is your input on that? What do you think, sir?
You see, technology is a part of our life. It is going to be a part of life. But technology, speaking about technology, gadgets, all I can say is that there has to be a right use of it. It has to be, the usage has to be optimum. Like we cannot just ask the kids not to use gadgets. If it's a restricted usage, it's a monitored usage, a supervised usage, there's nothing wrong in it. See, whatever they learn in the school, whatever things that they are supposed to know, I mean, there's a concept of age appropriate learning. At a particular age, a particular kid is supposed to know this much. And
Yes.
as the age increases, the learning has to be more actually.
Yes.
In that case, there are a lot of technological interventions which are helpful for the students. We just cannot deny those interventions to the students, provided it's under guidance, it's under the supervision of the parents.
So ultimately it will be supervised.
Yeah.
It is an enabler, not a distractor until it is supervised properly.
Yeah,
Otherwise it may prove a disaster to
Correct.
us. Very right, very truly said that. Apart from that, you would like to ask about your life, that how you are socializing yourself. Are you a social person? Do you think yourself a social person or only workaholic? What do you think about yourself?
So to be honest, I'm more into my work only. I hardly get time, not the right thing to say, but then once I enter the school in the morning, by the time my work is over, it's 7:38 in the evening. In that case, I hardly get time to socialize.
Okay. If I ask for your health, how you maintain your health? And what types of things you inculcate your life that mean मुझे आज स्विमिंग भी करनी है या मुझे खेलना भी है, ऐसा कुछ आपके लाइफ में क्या है?
See, personally speaking, I'm more into walking and then maybe some fitness exercises thrice or 4 times in a week. That's it. Like I try to dedicate minimum 30 minutes to 1 hour per day.
Okay. After completing your chartered accountancy course, you came to education, then you started schooling, and then different types of the fantastic structure of education you have given to the society by way of your study in the schools. Do you get some time to pass with your family?
See, I lead a very disciplined life. Like my timings for everything I do is mostly fixed. In the morning I get up early. From after getting up till I go to office, the time spent is mostly with the family. In the evening also, when I get back to home after my office, the time spent is with family only. That is why I don't get much time to socialize outside the family.
So your family is your society.
Yeah, my office is my society, my family is my society.
And because your family, the bigger family, the children are there, their parents come there, so also you are serving and interacting with the society, so you are socializing yourself.
And to be honest, I don't treat my employees as my employees. I treat them mostly as my colleagues.
So your colleagues, so you are having a society with you.
Yeah,
This
even
is
friends,
nice.
even students in the school, I keep on talking to them. I learn a lot from them.
Right. Sir, one more thing. Because our viewers is chartered accountants, our viewers are chartered accountant students also, and you have given the so long life in the chartered accountancy and other things. What message would you like to give our viewers out of your own experience of your life after being chartered accountancy?
See, all I can say is that we are in a period wherein knowledge is power. See, to be honest, when I entered into education, I discontinued my practice. I'll be very fair and transparent on this. I realized that ultimately, if you don't keep on upskilling, don't keep on upgrading yourself in whatever knowledge you have acquired, you will be left behind. My only message to every student who is pursuing chartered accountancy is not to stop at a point. For becoming a chartered accountant, after you become a chartered accountant, after you become a successful chartered accountant, you have to constantly upgrade yourself. Upskilling is the only thing which can keep you in the race.
True. If I assume that you are the Education Minister of India, so what 3 changes you would like to bring in the education system?
See, it's a very difficult question to answer, but as I said, the focus, see, in our country what is happening, the education system as we divide in K-12 is one segment and then higher education. In higher education, we have a lot of good higher education institutions which are doing good in the country in terms of IITs, IIMs. But in K-12 segment, there is a lot to do actually. There's a huge number of students, huge number of schools are there, but they are not at par. There's a huge gap in schools actually. Although CBSE is doing a great job, CBSE has more than 30,000 schools affiliated. There are more than 30,000 schools affiliated to CBSE in the country. But the way CBSE is managing the schooling ecosystem is commendable. But still I feel there is a lot to do in K-12 segment.
So in the line of different knowledge I am getting from you, let us one question that people do a lot of mistakes. You might have done, you also done. So what mistake you think I have done in your life, and how you come back from that particular mistakes?
See, I always keep on saying everyone that the only way to not make mistakes is not to work. If you work, you will make mistakes. But that's not the end of the world. We'll keep on making mistakes, we'll keep on learning, we'll keep on falling, we'll keep on rising.
True.
And the only thing we can do is we come back stronger. After every fall, we come back stronger.
Yeah. Very nice.
Falling and rising is part of our life.
Very nice. And what is the best decision you have taken in your life, which you think, oh, this is not bad decision I have taken in my life?
You see, opening a school is the best decision I have taken in my life.
Great, great.
I'm very happy catering to my students in the school actually.
What is your future vision after this, after today's?
Opening more schools.
And
Multiplying schools.
the multiplying by serving the more and more children in the
Obviously,
industry,
yeah.
and you can by that we can serve the children, because
You can create a huge difference in the society by opening schools actually.
Yes, true. Friends, this was the story of our Sunil Agarwal ji, who is coming from Bihar state and came to Kolkata after doing his education, basic education from Patna, and now he is contributing to the society and creating the future of country by different types of. I already visited his schools. Fantastic school, fantastic piece of structure, and very neat and clean, which I can watch from this particular place. I wish the all please come and meet such types of dignitaries from CA Institute and take their experiences, talk to them, learn from them, and be a proud citizen of India in the time to come, and make our ICI a proud person. Thank you so much for coming here, and we really realize you that you are the best person which you can meet today.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
a lot.
Thank you.